Once you have developed your trading strategy, like we covered in Unit 6, then spent the time to systematically back test it, to refine any settings or add any confluences needed, and we've gotten really comfortable with spotting our setup, and we know our win-loss ratio and our return on investment, and we have dialed in our entries and exits, now we are ready to forward test. Forward testing is the last stop before beginning to trade with live funds in the market. You will hear forward testing referred to as demo trading or trading on a demo account or paper trading, as well as forward trading or forward testing. These terms all mean the same thing, and they refer to the practice of using a trading software to trade in a live market environment, but with virtual money instead of your actual trading capital. Now, I know you want to take your money in live trade. I know you do. But remember, you just entered a room with 9 other people that also want to be profitable traders. They are all as smart as you, as driven as you, and they are just as motivated as you. And unfortunately, only one of you is going to walk out of that room being successful at trading. And even at that point, how successful they become and if they are able to support themselves through trading comes seriously into question as well. So take these steps to heart, back testing and forward testing. No, this is not a one and done type of thing. In trading, you better always be learning, always refining, always fluid, because the market is always changing. And if you're successful, you will end up repeating parts, if not all of the steps in back and forward testing, anywhere from a handful of times to hundreds of times. Now, the first thing that you need to do when we are getting ready to start forward testing is to open a paper trading or demo account with your broker, with TradingView, or with any other software that you choose. Of course, at this time, I recommend TradingView as it just makes it so easy. When you set up your trading account, my recommendation is for you to set up your account to reflect the amount of money that you're planning to invest when you make your first deposit into your brokerage account. If you're planning to open an account with $5,000 with your broker, don't open a paper trading account with $400,000. While you aren't trading with true cash money, and it is apparent that obviously the emotions will be different when you're trading live, this will give you an exact idea of how fast you can expect your account to grow and how realistic your goals are. It will also help you to get any trading mistakes out of the way and get you used to all of the information required to enter a trade. You want to be so fluent and familiar with the process that it really flows easily for you every time you're ready to enter a trade. You want to trade on your demo account, in my opinion, for at least a minimum of 2 months. Do this using a fully fleshed out and back-tested strategy. During that time, you're going to learn a whole lot, not only about yourself, but about your strategy. And I'm telling you, you will notice aspects of your strategy and its performance or its weak spots that might not have been apparent to you when you were back testing. So make adjustments as necessary. It is better to back up a step or two and get it right at this stage than it is to push through with a strategy that isn't performing as well as you thought it was. Now, when you were writing your trading plan, you decided how much time you were willing to dedicate to trading, as well as what times you have available to trade. If you can trade between 5 a.m. and 7:30 or 8 in the mornings or in the evenings after work, then I recommend that you take this seriously and do that. Show up at the market consistently every day at the same time that you intend to trade. Treat it like a job. Be prepared, no distractions every day. Clock in and spend time in the charts, taking any and every trade that your strategy allows during your time in the market. And then you want to record your results in your trading journal. Start the discipline of recording your trades now. Don't forget or deviate from this practice. Document everything. Now, you can use the spreadsheet that I provided in the previous lesson on back testing for this and keep up with your trades that way for sure. But I just use my trading journal spreadsheet that I am making available to you for download in the next unit of this course. But whatever you do, just be sure to track your trades so that you have solid numbers and data on how your strategy is performing. And it's not just you evaluating your strategy's performance based on how good or how bad you feel it is doing. You want actual numbers and recorded data. And lastly, at the end of your 8 weeks of demo trading, make sure that you take all of your data and look at your number of wins and losses, your number of pips won versus pips lost. What is your average risk to reward that you're seeing? How is your strategy performing? Is it performing the way you thought it would? Is there any part of your strategy that you need to change or adjust? Answering these questions and taking a little bit of time to look back over your experience of demo trading over your 8 weeks can really help you step into the live markets, prepared to see your setups and execute your trades smoothly and with no problems whatsoever. Now let's pop over to TradingView and let me show you how to connect your paper trading account, as well as how to place a trade and how to close out full trades or take partials during a live trade, if you want to use TradingView for that. If you don't, you can stop this video here because that's what the rest of the video is. Assuming you're going through TradingView, you want to connect TradingView to either your brokerage account or to a demo account or whatever platform that you're trading on, paper trading through. TradingView makes it so unbelievably easy. And so if you just come down here and click on trading panel, and for this example, you can go, if you have a broker, I know Oanda has a demo account through them that has all of their margins and leverages that is actual, and they do provide that. But TradingView also provides just a paper trading account, and all you have to do is click connect here and go ahead and tell it to connect, and you can now see through the indicator light here that the account is connected to a paper trading account, not a live brokerage account. If you come to the paper trading pull down here and you go to reset paper trading account, you can see that the balance of the paper trading account defaults to 100 grand. I suggest that you change that to a similar amount to the amount you're planning to deposit in your trading account. It makes it a lot more real, helps you really connect to the amounts and the compounding that you can expect to see when you go trading live. And so, getting it as close to live as possible is the best in my opinion. But there you go. You can have the balance to be whatever you want it to be. And then when you're ready to place a trade in the demo account, what I usually do is you mark up your charts. And so let's just say we're going to take a long position and we're going to place our stop loss here, at a 10 pips stop loss, 11 pips. What's that at? Let's say 10 pip stop loss. And so this is the trade we're looking at right here. And so now that we've marked up our charts, we know where our entry is, we're ready to enter our trade. You can pull up the trading panel by either right clicking anywhere on the screen, and you come down to trade and create new order. Or you can just click the trading order panel right here, and it'll come up and down for you, and you're going to say we're doing a buy right now. We're doing a market order, which is the price that the market is trading at right at that moment. And we are going to have a stop loss because we're smart traders. We don't enter trades without stop losses. Our stop loss is going to be 10 pips. And our take profit, if you look right here, is, we've got it set at 67 pips. So we're going to say it's 67 pips. And what we see, right now, that's a 6.7 to 1 risk to reward ratio. And we're going to say that our position size, if we decide our position size, just say, it's $100, you know, for our position sizes. So that says, hey, for $100, there's 100,000 units, and that's because our stop loss is 10%, and that's showing, you know, what your risk percentage is. And we're going to enter the trade. We're ready. We're looking at the trade value down here. We're trading with a leverage of 1-to-1. Our pip value is $10 per pip. And this has a reward, you know, total possibility if we take the entire trade for $670, and we're risking $100 if we lose that trade. And so we enter, and again, check all your numbers to be sure. Again, up here, $100 for what you could possibly lose, $670 is your reward, what you're trying to go for if you hit this target. And so you press buy. And so you just bought 100,000 units of the pound dollar pair. Okay, and you remember, because you're always going in at the bid or the ask price, you entered into a buy. So you entered in at this bid price. You didn't enter in at what price is actually trading at. So you're always beginning with a deficit here. Okay, so let's say now that your trade is absolutely running. Very cool. And you wanted to change where your take profit was. And so all you have to do in TradingView is very easy, very intuitive, is drag it to where you want it. And then it comes over here and says, hey, now your take profit is at 51.9. Instead of your original, do you want to modify? And you could say, yeah, modify that. And then say we want to move our stop loss, you know, up further. You can move your stop loss, and it says, do you want to modify? And we don't. I don't want it to stop us out real quick. But let's say that we want to close a partial of our trade. All you have to do is come over here, say close position. Just click that X right here on the position and do a partial close. You have 100,000 units right now, and you can do a partial close of, say, 70,000 of those units, and click partially close, and now you only have 30,000 of those units left. And if you want to close a partial again, all you have to do is click close partial. You are long for 30,000 units, and this was the price that you came in at, and we're taking some more off the table, let's say, because we're hitting take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3, hit a partial close, and then you want to tell it how many units again that you want to take off the table. And let's say that we're going to take another 15,000 off and close that. And so now we have 15,000 units left. You can continue to close partial units, and if you're in profit, you're going to see that profitability reflected. Or if you just close the entire account, you can say close position, and so now that trade is closed. And TradingView shows you where these trades were, where you have you know, the different red arrows and blue arrows. And if you come down here to your paper trading and to your account history, you can see here, I'll move this up a little bit. You can see the history of what just happened, and when you entered in, what the profit was, where you opened and closed orders. There's a journal just of all of the different orders and calls that for the different commands that we gave it. You also have your account balance here of what is left after that trade is closed out. So you see, paper trading is way easy. It completely mimics a full live account. The only difference is you're trading with virtual money instead of your own live funds. And if you cannot make money trading in paper trading, if you cannot increase your account, you need to go back and really hone in your strategy, and not just trade for 1 or 2 trades, but do it consistently. You know, I recommend a minimum of 8 weeks, you know, taking trades and in live market environments, and, you know, using proper risk to reward and using proper position sizing and getting used to how many units and you know, how big of a trade are you entering in, you know, what percentage, reading the risk to reward, what do all these numbers look like, you know, what happens is a buy or a sell, you know, what is the difference, and really getting to know the platform. You know, you don't have to trade through TradingView. You can trade through NT4, NT5, NinjaTrader, TradeFX. You know, there's a million brokers out there, and they a lot of times have their own platforms. So you've got a lot of choices. But whatever you trade through, just getting used to being able to quickly look at the price that the market is trading at, know those prices, being able to enter them, you know exactly where you want, being able to manage your account. The paper trading or the demo account absolutely gives you the functionality and allows you to execute the trades. And while it's not with live money, you are getting not only eye reticulation and muscle memory, but you're also getting mental memory of executing and getting confidence in that, so that when you're in the live market, you've already placed, you know, anywhere from 10 to a couple hundred trades. And so that is really, you know, easy for you under your, you know, already under your belt and going forward. So enjoy, get in there, press some buttons, play with some stuff, take some demo trades. You can't mess a demo account up. If you do, you blow the account, you know, start it back over again. That is your proving ground, and I recommend everybody do it. So have fun. Go out there, enjoy your demo account, and start trading.